1890. Did I miss it by a few years?
What is it?
It's 1880.
Oh, 10 years.
What is wrong
10
with
years.
me? And then I would say it was love at first sight, but he took some convincing, so...
Love. She writes spicy romance. So if you like the spice, especially for the gentlemen out there that need to know how a woman needs to be treated, read her books. Trust.
Did you do that?
Mr. David Beckham. It's like I knew you were going to ask me this, but I didn't know, guys. I just know the answer. Worth it. The only regrets I have is the fact that she's a Man City supporter and I'm a Man United supporter. It hurts me every single day. 1-2. Mic check. Hello, my fellow fashion and football lovers. We are the Manchester Derby. My name is Miguel.
My name is Ashley.
And today we have been invited to Umswenko Diski to show our passion for both football and style.
Yeah. Styling, who would have thought, actually?
Hey, I know this. Why? Wait. Okay, it's between two people. Let me. After Cristiano left, right? Beckham, Cristiano. I think Valencia. Am I right? Valencia? Michael Owen or Antonio Valencia, one of the two. Let me tell you why. I'm close. Valencia was 25 and then he switched to number 7 and he went back to 25. Because heavy is the head, man, that wears the crown. That number 7, yeah, you're either gonna be total badass with it or you're gonna be a total flop. So don't chase that number at Man United. It's a coveted number.
So final answer is
Michael Owen.
In case you're wondering why we're here and who we are,
Who are these people?
so we are full-time football content creators, but at the same time we have many diverse other things that we work on. So I'm also a singer-songwriter. I sing Spanish, Portuguese music. If you want to party, you want the fun, you want the vibes, that's what my job is. I enjoy emceeing as well. Anything in the entertainment space, editing, I love all of that, and of course content creation.
I'm in front of the camera as a content creator, but I also work behind the scenes. I'm also a radio plugger and a publicist and an author, but under a different name. I kind of like to keep my personalities separate, so as long as it's creative, I feel like that's what we're doing.
And I mean, I've read all her books, and not to be biased, but I think they are the best books I've ever read in my life. She writes spicy romance. So if you like the spice, especially for the gentlemen out there that need to know how a woman needs to be treated, read her books. Trust.
It's a handbook. You're making it sound like a handbook.
It is. Anyways, how did we meet?
Yes.
We met at university about 10 years ago, and we were studying the same thing. We were studying the arts, acting,
Yes.
and music is what I ended up taking.
On the first day of orientation was actually when we met. I arrived and I didn't feel like standing by myself, like I'm not going to be that person. You just happened to be in the group that I went up to and I was like, hey, I'm going to stand here. And then I would say it was love at first sight, but he took some convincing. But look, here we are.
We got there eventually, and now we married almost 3 years, so it was totally worth it. The only regrets I have is the fact that she's a Man City supporter and I'm a Man United supporter. It hurts me every single day.
Ooh, sorry for you.
How did our page start? Let's start there.
Okay, so we had tried a whole lot of different content creation separately and together, but we never really found that like niche. And then I was never someone that grew up with sports or with like a love for football. My family weren't like big football fans, but when I met him, he was a massive football fan. So obviously I would watch it because he would be watching it. And then, I mean, there's different ways in which you fall in love with the sport. For me, it was certain players. Shout out Bernardo Silva and João Cancelo. So yeah, City I just wanted to see more of them. And then there were more players in that team that I was like, oh no, I'm obsessed with you. Gundogan, Foden. So I mean, the list goes on. It broke your heart. Sorry to hear that. But look, here we are now, 2 years later. Our page has been growing. And this has really taken off. I feel like this was our niche that we had been looking for.
I think what we had to find was something that we were both equally as passionate about,
Yes.
that we could give energy to every single day, and that is football. Despite the fact that we are rivals, we still love the same game. So we started the page out. It's been about 2 years. It's going to make 2 years now this month that we've had this page. So
So fresh.
incredibly crazy.
Yeah, it's massive. Like crazy.
But yeah, we love ththings, all entertainment, music, film, sports,
creative,
anything
pretty much.
creative. That's us.
Yeah. Because if I have to think about my style, I'll be honest, it's very much like authentic. I don't try to change it too much. I just try to be me. And that is a very casual gal. I really feel like that is who I am. And if you put a collar on anything, I will wear it.
And one thing, if you know us, you know we like to dress our heads. So you'll always find me with a bucket hat or a
Yeah,
cap. And
always.
for today, wifey went with the Portugal cap.
I did, just honestly because it was a plain color. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I needed a plain
But it
color
works.
one. So I went with that. I went with the skirt, which is very different for me actually. But I'm trying to like push out of my comfort zone a little bit this year. Actually, just in general, I'm trying to push myself out of the comfort zone, but I still feel cool and casual. So
And you can't go wrong with anything retro. So this is why I have this classic David Beckham. Of course, you guys know, iconic. That's why I've got this shirt. Wifey went for a shirt from actually the year that we started dating, funny
Correct.
enough. So season 2015, 2016.
and that's quite sentimental to us actually. So it's also a cute shirt and it's sentimental. It's like double whammy really.
Winner. So and the sneakers, I mean, I'm an Adidas freak. I absolutely love to wear anything Adidas. Of course, even the socks. Let me live to show you.
Adidas.
I would show you my underwear, but that's just age restriction, you know. The class of 92. No, that was with Sir Alex Ferguson. With Busby was the Busby Babes. That's correct. The class of 92 was with Fergie. Busby Babes, am I right? Ding!
Underwhelming, I would say.
One word.
Underwhelming. You keep me honest. That's it. Underwhelming, unfortunately. Did you do that?
Mr. David Beckham. It's like I knew you were going to ask me this, but I didn't know, guys. I just know the answer.
Sergio Aguero.
Famously worn this kit too. Longest serving captain. You know, I got this answer wrong the last time. I know. I got it wrong, and I was so mad at myself.
Round two.
Oh my goodness. You see, I know it wasn't Gigs. I know it wasn't Keen. I know it wasn't. Damn.
It's okay to admit defeat.
I have to admit defeat. Please give me the correct answer before I make a fool of myself. Brian Robson.
There we go.
12 years.
12 years. I apologize to my fellow United fans for getting this wrong twice.
2019. Oof. See, when you said one for the first time, I immediately went Champions League, but that was not 2019. That was 2022.
I think it was the We Finally Got Fans Supporters Club trophy.
Funny guy. Yo, I don't even know, hey? I'm not gonna say, I feel like we've won the FA Cup, so
Carabao Cup you won like 4 years in a row, but I don't think it was that.
no. I'm so bad under pressure, so I'm gonna have to admit defeat for this one too.
Champions League.
Champions League, yeah.
That was 2022-23. That was the treble winning season. So that sounds like for the first time, definitely Champions League.
So in English titles, they have 20. Premier League titles is 13, so it depends on the specifics.
Look at you with the specifics. There's the Mancini.
It is Roberto Mancini.
What a time.
What a horrible time. Dark past.
That's one for Man United player.
See, Paul Pogba was first one of the records, but it
That's
could have been
awesome.
Maguire. No, I think it's Paul Pogba. I'm going to stick with Pogba.
Correct.
Oh.
That's one for Man City.
1890. There was one where it was 1890 and then, are you reading this?
Doesn't say on there.
1893 I think was another one. Something like that.
Pick wisely.
One of those two. Yo, I want to say 1890. 1890. Did I miss it by a few years?
What is it?
It's 1880.
Oh, 10 years.
What is wrong
10
with
years.
me? That is unacceptable.
It's okay. Also, I think my wrong
not
answer
one.
was even worse.
Okay, so we were the same.
We were the same.
Shall we high five?
From any team.
From any team.
A defender I think if we could have, you see, like in an ideal world, I would love a player like Van Dijk, but
Oh my word, I thought the same thing. Hey?
but I think looking at our manager, Ruben Amorim, someone like Inacio, who plays for Sporting, he's a left centre back. Now with Martinez out, we need someone in that space. Luke Shaw is injured as well. So someone like him as a centre back, I would take. As a striker, I mean, I would take Gyökeres, also from Sporting. I'm looking at who would fit into his system and are proven in Europe, and I'd take both of those.
It was a wrong signing.
Ooh.
That is a tough question. As a defender. Oof. See, this is a tough one because said player is playing as a defender, but he's not a defender. And that is Mateusz Nunes. So on one side, I'm like, I feel bad for the guy because right back is not his actual position, but that's where he's been playing and it hasn't been going so well.
I think that's a good one.
So I would say that. And then striker. I feel like I don't want to say we've only had really good strikers, but they've been pretty good. Like, I can't fault Haaland at all. Obviously, Alvarez is no longer there.
What about Alvarez? He wasn't there for long.
But I think
But you got a profit.
he did his contribute. I think he contributed the way he was supposed to. So to say that we shouldn't have signed, that's a tough one, hey? I'm gonna have to revert back because I honestly can't.
You love all your players.
I'm like, I love you guys too much. I can't now sit here and be like, nah, get out of here.
I can tell you many players we shouldn't have signed
your side,
from my
yes.
side. That's for sure. We just want to say a massive thank you to Umswenko and Diski for having us on the show, sharing all things style, football, getting to know us a little bit more. Hopefully you realize that Manchester is red after this, even though our quiz was the same. We got the same points.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. If you guys want to know any style tips, how to wear your football shirts, this is the place to look. So yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, we are the Manchester Derby. Until next time.
Ciao, ciao.